He rounded the corner to the first kitchen at 5:15 and collided with a thin, red-haired vixen in a uniform. She squealed and landed unceremoniously on her behind. He offered a hand. "I'm sorry, miss. I didn't see you." She gripped his hand, and he hauled her up. She was very light and had a strong grip. The fire in her eyes he could have done without, though. "Of course you didn't see me. You were practically running through the service hallway. Why on earth would you think to slow down and look for other workers?" She straightened her shirt and half-apron. "Never mind. Obviously, you just don't think at all. Who is your employer?" She put her hands on her hips, glaring up at him, cheeks flaming. Jack smiled, truly amused now, but he did not answer. The fiery little woman leaned forward and said, "You know, the person who signs your paychecks? Hello?" She waved a hand up and down in front of his face, rolled her eyes, and asked, "Fine. Do you have a name, at least?" Still smiling, Jack nodded. "Jack, what's your name?" He offered his hand in greeting, since it seemed they were making introductions. She looked at his hand and shook her head. "Oh, no. We're not friends now, Jack. I just need a name to go on the complaint when I file it later. What's your last name?" Jack burst out laughing. "Are you serious?" He already knew the answer. "Yes. You can't come into someone's home as an employee and go running through the hallways, taking blind turns and knocking into people. It's dangerous and stupid." Whistling through his teeth, Jack raised his eyebrows. "Wow, you are one serious lady. Listen, how about you accept my apology and then get back to work in there?" "I will not be talked to like that. You are not my boss. And seeing as how you are not one of my employees, I'll have to report you to the estate. I won't have you endangering my employees here." Her stance never changed. "Listen, I have a very busy day. Now, I respect your concern for your employees, but—" He paused. That meant she was one of the owners of KLeaning Services Unlimited. A thought crossed his mind as he eyed the pretty worker. She became flustered. "But what, Jack?" "Are you one of the owners of KLeaning Services Unlimited?" He was pointing at the logo on her shirt. "Yes, I'm Leslie. Why does that matter?" She crossed her arms over her chest, defiantly. He thought with a little wardrobe and makeup tweaking she would be able to pass as his betrothed, at least while his mother was in town. "Leslie, I really need to speak with you privately for a few moments. I promise to make it worth your time." He reached out to take her arm, but she moved away, eyes wide. "What the hell? I could file a sexual assault charge right there with the running people over complaint." Realizing he had never explained who he was, Jack laughed again. "My name is Jack Morton. It's nice to meet you, Leslie." He offered his hand again. This time she let her mouth hang slack for a moment. He nodded the moment he saw the light go on in her eyes and she recognized the name. "Yes, I'm that Jack Morton, and I really need to speak to you privately for a moment." He led her away from the service hall and up to the ground floor. As he turned and opened an office door for her to enter, she stammered an apology. I'm sorry for that back there. I really am, Mr. Morton. I'm not used to getting up this early and having to slave away in someone's kitchen." She blushed redder. That didn't come out right at all. I'm so sorry." He held up a dismissive hand. "It's fine. If not for our little collision back there, I might never have come up with this idea. Now, I'll pay you more money than you think possible if you will do something for me for the rest of this week. What do you say?" "What do I have to do, and how much are we talking about?" She perched on the edge of her seat. "My mother is coming to town today, and she'll be staying with me, of course. I need you to act like my girlfriend, steady girlfriend. I'll fill you in on all the details you'll need, but that will be your job in full. I'll have Macy take you shopping, and she'll see that you get your hair and makeup done before dinner this evening. For this to work, you'll have to leave in the next hour." He held his hands up in question. "Well? This is a joke, right?" "I'm serious as a heart attack right now. I'll even say please if you'll do it. I'll pay you $2,000 a day for the rest of the week. All the clothes and makeup and any other incidentals that you end up with as a result of this farce are yours to keep forever and ever, amen."